For those of you wanting to get more out of using outreach with HubSpot, I have a fun little tutorial to show you today. So I have a client who is doing prospecting in outreach, but they are not doing opportunities in outreach, okay? So we have a couple of things that need to happen. Number one is based on a prospect status. We are going to need to, or a prospect stage, we need to be able to drive what our lifecycle stages, call statuses, and our prospecting deal stage in HubSpot, all right? So we don't want to make the reps working in outreach do more work by creating opportunities, because that's not what we're doing in outreach. But we do want to be able to report in HubSpot on our prospecting through a pipeline, and we want to be able to forecast. So how are we going to accomplish this, right? So what we're going to do, and for doing this, you're going to need a Sales Hub Pro to do the automations that are going to set everything. And then we are also going to need Operations Hub Pro for custom mapping, okay? But you actually don't necessarily need Pro because stage is not a custom field. So actually you could do this with Operations Hub Starter, okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and take this stage, and we're going to map that stage to a call status. And then once we map this stage to a call status, we're going to use a workflow to, based on the call status, create a deal or not based on the call status. And we're going to move the deal through the pipeline based on the call status that's coming, or the stage that's coming over, okay? So as the stage gets updated for the prospect inside of outreach, we are going to be able to bring all of this over to HubSpot, and we're going to use HubSpot workflows, and we'll have a trigger based on what stage somebody is in, and then an if-then branch to create a deal or not and to set the call status. And what this is going to allow us to do is pull lists in HubSpot for anybody that has that call status or is in that stage. And we're also going to be able to forecast. So we'll be able to align stages in the prospecting with pipeline stages in HubSpot. And the reason we're setting it up this way and not just doing it like opportunity, obviously, like I said, they're not using that in outreach. And the other thing we have to consider is that inside of outreach, when we're looking at our prospect stages, those don't all make sense for a deal stage, right? The way we move a prospect through is not always going to be the same as what we want to map and track and forecast in HubSpot. So this is going to allow us to capture a call status, and it's going to allow us to capture the pipeline stages and to forecast on those. So happy HubSpotting, and let me know if you have any questions.